What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Smite. Now, specifically, we're going to be talking about Tsukuyomi, and we're going to be talking about the changes that Tsukuyomi saw in the 7.9 Odyssey Reckoning patch and how he feels now after those changes. Now, I am a jungle main in Conquest, so I was very excited when I saw that announcement for Tsukuyomi, and I tried him as soon as he came out. I fell in love with the guy, not just because he felt so strong. I was just really drawn to his play style. I loved all of his abilities. I loved his design. It just everything about the god I was really attracted to, and I was really drawn towards. So I really enjoy playing Tsukuyomi. And you know, we can all agree that he was really strong when he came out. He definitely needed some adjusting, and that's what they've done here. All right, guys, so let's go over the changes that Tsukuyomi saw in patch 7.9. Starting with Kusurigama, his second ability, decrease the swing damage scaling from 50% to 35%. It's a 15% damage reduction. And you're definitely going to feel that. It's a pretty big damage reduction on those initial swings before the final damage, which was decreased from 80% to 70%. So again, a 10% damage reduction, definitely something that you're going to notice. And then the total scaling was reduced from 180% down to 140% of physical power. So a 40% drop. Now, this ability definitely was one that hit pretty hard, is a double swing and then that final slam to disarm. And moving on to that, the disarm is reduced from 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, and finally a full 2-second disarm at rank 5, down to just a 1-second disarm at all ranks. It's going to cut down on his ability to lock them down, put them out of the fight for a little bit, or at least take that damage way down for a couple of seconds, down to just 1 second. And then another thing is his movement speed was reduced in this from 33% while he's channeling to just 25%. So you're not going to be as effective at chasing. This ability used to be great to pop out. You chase someone down with this, you hit him with that disarm, you follow up on him, which made Tsukuyomi really annoying to play against. So it was reduced from 33 to 25. So it was reduced from 33 to 25. So still a good movement speed boost. Still going to be able to chase with it, just not as fast. And he can now be knocked up during this ability. So that was another thing, that you were knock up immune while you're using this, which meant that it was a chase it was terrifying to be chased by this. Really not much you could have done, save for stunning him out of it. But now you can be knocked up, so there's some more ways to counter a Tsukuyomi coming at you swinging. Moving on to the Silver Moon Caltrips. Now, Silver Moon Caltrips did see a damage decrease as well. It was decreased from 25% down to 20%. So again, a 5% reduction in the scaling of the damage there. And then the big one with this is that the follow-up attack now deals physical damage as opposed to true damage. And now remember, true damage ignores all protections. So if they're building physical protection, true damage would absolutely ignore all of that. The only thing it doesn't ignore is damage mitigation. Like if you're using the shell relic or anything else that mitigates total damage, true damage is going to go right after base HP without worrying about those protections. So the fact that it's now changed to physical damage instead of true damage is huge, because this ability, this follow-up ability, could get right through all those protections, wouldn't even matter. So you'd be able to hit those tankier gods and really do some damage to their health. And then the slow duration on this was decreased from 2.5 seconds to 1.5 seconds. So again, this is limiting his lockdown capabilities a little bit, or rather dialing back his lockdown capabilities a little bit. Being able to throw that out, slow someone for 2.5 seconds, and then hit him with a Kusurigama and disarm them for a full 2 seconds as well. You're slowed and you're disarmed. It's a recipe for disaster. So being able to take an enemy god out like that for a whole 2 seconds was pretty huge. So dialing that back to just a 1.5 second slow, definitely I think was a good move. And then finally, guys, the Piercing Moonlight ability. So this is Tsukuyomi's ultimate ability. Decrease the damage mitigation from 50 to 30%. So you're not going to be able to tank as much damage. It used to be that this was kind of a, oh crap button where, if you needed to get out of there, you're getting hit, you're getting collapsed on. And then there was an enemy, out in the distance. You could use this, you could tank some hits and get out of there on them. So he's still going to have that damage mitigation on there. It's still going to be a great ability because he is, it's not an instant cast. He is floating around. He's shooting those beams out. So it is important that he's able to take some damage during that. You're not going to be able to tank as much damage during this ultimate ability right now, though. And then the beam damage was decreased from 20 to 15% for the scaling. So 5% decrease in the initial, those beams you shoot out. And then a 5% decrease in the actual dash damage from 55% scaling to 50% scaling. His overall scaling, all 4 beams, all 4 dashes, was reduced from 300% to 260%. This ultimate ability used to be able to absolutely chunk gods. So dialing it back a little bit is definitely going to bring that ultimate ability more in line with other assassins in the jungle. Guys, at the end of the day, we can all agree that Tsukuyomi needed a little bit of a nerf. He came out the gate swinging. He was strong on release. And there was a point where if you were jungling Tsukuyomi, you were almost definitely going to be jungling against a Tsukuyomi. And if the other team didn't have a Tsukuyomi and you did, they were in a bad place. So, to have a god like that, it's almost like a guaranteed pickup, definitely means it's a little strong. And Tsukuyomi was definitely in that spot. So this is a needed nerf, but he still feels really good playing. The nerfs were just a damage reduction, really didn't change his overall play style. Sure, you're going to have to play a little bit more conservatively now, especially with that ult going from 50 to 30% damage reduction, and not being able to lock down an enemy god quite as well with the disarm and with the slow. But again, at the end of the day, he still deals crazy damage. If you build him right, he's still an absolute pleasure to play. I'll still be picking him in the jungle. I'll still be playing him. I'll still be having a great time playing him. To show you guys that, I'm going to play some clips here from both before his nerf and after his nerf. And these clips are taken from my Twitch stream, guys. The link is down in the description below. You can stop on by and catch it live sometime. So sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Nice. Nice. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to let me know down in the comments how you feel about the changes to Tsukuyomi in the 7.9 patch or any other changes that you guys liked from this patch. Hop in the Discord, link down in the description below, so we can keep that conversation going about this or about anything Smite related or gaming in general, guys. Until next time, stay legendary, and remember the sun will rise, and we will try again. Peace out.